What is up, everybody? Today I'm back playing some more ranked Reg G 3v3 singles, and today we're busting out a super cool team that uses Calyrex Shadow Rider. This is my first Calyrex Shadow Rider team built for Battle Stadium singles. I think this is actually a really cool team. This is Sash Imprison Calyrex. I was thinking, like, what's Calyrex's worst matchup? It's probably other Calyrexes, so if I put Imprison on here, and I imprison things like Terra Blast, which we have Terra Blast fighting to pin other dark types and normal types. If I imprison Astral Barrage, so we don't have to eat those, and if I imprison Psyshock, which I think is the best psychic move to actually use on Calyrex in singles, we can probably outvalue a bunch of other Calyrex Shadows. So that's the idea behind this team. We have a couple other pretty standard mons. We're using a Glimmora with Mortal Spin and Stealth Rocks just to be able to, apply hazards and deny hazards. We have a Ting Lu if Glimmora is not doing the job, just to be able to go like Stealth Rocks, Whirlwind, just to phase people out, help deal with like those pesky like Sash leads that are so common. You can set up rocks, soak some damage. You have a Rocky Helmet in case they want to make contact with you with like a close combat or like a liquidation or surging strikes or something like that. So you can still break Sashes off the lead with Ting Lu. And then from there, we like to just come in with like a Scarf Final Gambit Ape, blow up their second mon or blow up what's left of their first mon, and just get 2 or 3 KOs with Calyrex Shadow. So that's the idea behind this team. Hopefully it works. I love flowcharting these Battle Stadium singles teams, and if you guys like all the Battle Stadium singles content we've been uploading, you want to see more, please think about dropping a sub on the channel. I would really appreciate it. We're so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers, which is what we need to get this channel partnered on YouTube. We're so close. We're about 100 subscribers out, so if you guys want to do me a huge favor, drop a sub on the channel. We upload 3 to 4 videos a week. We're starting up some draft league content. We're doing 3v3 ranked singles. We're doing 6v6 singles. We're doing some BDSP singles, some Let's Go singles, a bunch of other good old formats as well. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into today's games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, Terapagos is probably this team's worst matchup, but like Annihilate's still probably pretty good here. I think I'm going to lead with Glimmora. It's pretty good into Lando, and it's decent into Pow, so it should be able to get the job done. Then from there, what else do I really want to do? I think that Shadow Rider's good, and I don't dislike Annihilate. So all we really got to do is close like one of their mons. It'd be fun if we went like Destiny Bond, Final Gambit, Shadow Rider, like GG Shake My Hand, but there's going to be a Sash somewhere that I don't want to deal with. And this will deal with it, I think. Maybe Ting Lu is better. Ting Lu would cost my Terra, and I can't throw my Terra away like that. No, I'm okay with this. I got shots. They're going to hit my Glimmora. You're going to set up the Toxic Spikes, and then from there, we should be able to just, like, hit the POW with, like, a something. You know what I mean? Like a Power Gem or something like that. And not die. Or I could even swap or something. I think that Shadow Rider has a good matchup into a lot of what they're doing, and if they lead Lando, we're in a really good spot. Because Lando can't break us. There's the POW. Do I want to Mortal Spin or just go for Stealth Rocks? I don't mind the Stealth Rocks. I'm thinking about it. If I hit this thing, though, Shadow Rider just comes in and folds it. I'm gonna try. I'd like to get both, and I guess I could technically get both. I'm gonna go for the Mortal Spin. Sorry, the Stealth Rocks first. I think it's too important not to get. If I have to use Ape to break with like a U-turn, I can. Ice Crash is fine. Just don't flinch me. You know what I mean? Yep. Please don't flinch me. Can you like please not flinch me, please? Okay. Yes. Cool. So this thing's gonna have a choice item. Sorry, a Focus Sash. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words here. It's going to have a Focus Sash. Pivot and Ape. We just have to break its Sash, and then Shadow Rider should be able to come out and just fold the whole team over. So I'm going to, like, U-turn it. Sacred Sword. Oh, I'm so good at this game. He didn't want to miss an Ice Crash. He tried to close it safely. I think you just U-turn this. Because you won't get the KO. You just gotta go into Shadow Rider safely. I might just go into the Glimmora here and just fodder it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's pretty raw. So we have double Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rocks up, and the Ape's still at full. Like, I vibe with that. So we're foddering here. Yep. I can even bring the Ape back out. Ooh, I kind of like bringing the Ape back out. What do we think about that? I don't mind going I mean, if you bring out the... If you bring this thing out and you pop off, yes, I'll get the +1. But I'll lose my sash. And I wonder if I want to keep that and how important that sash is. Because I think the sash is pretty important if it's like Scarf Lando or something. Because like I could just send this guy out and close combat. No, I think I'm just going to send this out and get the +1. If you have Scarf on your Landorus, that's honestly a problem. But like I can't do that much about it. So you're trying to think I might set up, I think you low-key have to Sucker Punch if you're trying to be greedy, but you might just Icicle Crash to keep me honest, because like if I sub here, you would lose. You would. You would definitely lose if I subbed here. We're going to go with the Terra Blast play. Because if I sub, you're caught in another game too, where like, I could set up again. Like, yeah, I don't dislike that switch. Let's see what they go to though. Latios is a good option. Landorus is a little bit weird. Is that Dark thingy? Alright, so he's taking away my Poison Spikes. That's completely fine. He takes the Rocks damage. The Rocks damage is there, basically, to break the Terapagos. That was the whole reason why we even brought it. So, Terapagos is going to get, like, chunked. This thing's Poison Dark, I believe. So, like, Psychic moves don't work on it. This is neutral, and I'm just sashed. He's probably really, really thick. So this is not doing a ton. But let's see how much it does. It's just sash, so it's not like I'm spexed or anything weird. I might have to roll this one out. I'll full send it. I think we can high roll this. If we can get the +1 off this, we win the game. We Oko the Terapagos, I think. Especially if we keep our sash. Oof! Never lucky. Okay. Toxic. That's fine. I'm not afraid of the rest of the mons. I'm not afraid of the Terapagos. You can protect or do whatever. I think I might want to... Yeah, I don't care if you have a Ghost Terra, like, go nuts. Ghost nuts. Nice. So let's see, if they send out POW, I might Astral it, because I think they might go Ghost. There we go. And we are ticking out here, but, like, I think Ape's just another really good mon to have, you know, versus Terapagos in the back. Like, I can just come in close combat. I don't got click Final Gambit. So let's see. Fighting Terra Shadow Rider. Is this POW? Survey says. No, it's Terapagos. Yeah, I'm just going to full send this. +1. Like, what do you guys think? +1 Terra Blast? Like, I think we get it. I'm gaming. At the very least, I think we get it just because we have, I think Ape just gets it. It's going to put them at least like 30%, and then Ape just comes in and goes close combat, close combat. If they don't Terra here and they save their Terra for Shenpao, that might get a little dicey. Oh, they're trying to get their lefties back, but they got to get double protect to do that, because Stealth Rocks are really good. So they're going to try and double protect me. Don't double protect me? I mean, it's the right play. I shouldn't be mad if they go for it. Oh, they're going for the Terra. They could have went for the double protect and got their Terra Shell back and won the game. So let it be known. I think that was a higher % chance than like whatever this is. Because now they can't Terrasilize a Shenpao, and I can just go full send out the Ape and just go close combat out. Like, easy peasy. Let's see what they got though. Let's see how much damage they take here. Yeah, I think they should have tried to double protect. I think they should have tried the double protect. I think it would have been a better play to rebuild that Terra Shell. Yeah. Oh well. Hey. Beggars can't be choosers. They almost had it. They almost had us quaking in our boots, but like, we're Shadow Rider. We're just gaming out here. We're taking some toxic damage, but like, I don't really think it's the end of the world. Ape should be able to just close it. They're gonna come in and try and Sucker Punch, but that's one of the really cool things about like the Fighting Terra on Shadow Rider. Like, you just resist the focus, the Sucker Punch, all the dark attacks like that that are normally really good against us. Like, you don't need to be normal Terra. You don't need to be Fairy Terra. Like, you can have that offensive Fighting Terra type that we just like folded this guy over with like Fighting Terra Blast. Yeah, we just eat that anyways. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's a rough matchup. Like, Terapagos is really cool, but I think it's like a hard match for Shadow Rider. Like, I know in BGC that's Shadow Rider's worst matchup by far. So it's cool to see us actually fight one in singles and have a good matchup against it. So pretty good stuff. We take those wins all the way to the bank. Shadow Rider kind of busted. Oh, is that Hisui Gudra? Ooh, and another Shadow Rider. Okay. I vibe with this. They have a Glamora of their own as well, so this is going to be really hard. I like Valiant here, honestly. I think Valiant's very viable. I think we need to lead Glimora, though, just because, like, I don't want to deal with hazards, and I have Earth Power to check their Glimora, so, like, I actually can bully things. So I'm going to lead with my Glimora, and then I know this looks really weird, but I'm going to bring my Annihilate with the final Gambit again. I've talked about this Annihilate set. I like it a lot, and I'm just going to try and close my Shadow Rider. Cool. Yeah, I think Annihilate's another mod that, like, you just don't see in Battle Stadium, and, like, it's so good. It doesn't need to click final Gambit. Like, what I have is a Scarf Mon that outspeeds your Shadow Rider, and can be like, yo, you have a 4x weakness to Ghost, so, like, if my Shadow Rider takes out 2 of your Mons, I can just come in and click, like, Rage Fist, and you're gone, right? I can use it as a U-turn pivot, I can use it as a close combat, like it's a great pivot in from my Shadow Rider if I need to, like, pin Dark Mons and stuff, like, normal Mons, like, it's so good. Like, I just think there's so many good things about Annihilate in this format. And there's the Goodra. Okay. Do I need rocks here? Good question. If I led Ting Lu, I'd be in a really, really good spot. I think I'm going to set my rocks. And you can honestly just hit me in the face if you want. Like, you can heavy slam, you can body press. Like, let's see what you got going on. I might just, like, go for an Earth Power. Like, Flash Cannon is fine. Yeah, we don't even die. I get to go for, like, a pretty free Earth Power Nits to set it up to get KO'd by Shadow Rider, potentially. That'd be great. Yeah, I wonder if it's AV. We're going to be able to check right now. That looks AV to me, baby. Alright, so I'm really thinking you could have Dozo, which is a mon that I'm very afraid of. I think that they do. Because if I send out my Shadow Rider and I full send and get a KO, you go into Dozo, I'm like, oh, that's game, right? If I go here, though, and I final Gambit and you send out Dozo, we still get gamed. I'm going to send out the Calyrex and pivot to Annihilate if I'm afraid of Dozo. That's my only out. And then, like, I don't know what Dozo's going to do on that turn, but, like, we going to find out today. I also want to say it's really cool that we have Imprison for other Shadow Riders. I think that's actually something that's really, really cool. So, this might get the KO. And it's worth going for, I think, because I don't know what they do back to us. Let's just try it. Terra Blast kind of busted, right? It's kind of busted. Oh, I like it. I think it's really cool tech. Fighting Terra Blast all the way. Saving the day. Here we go. I know that you're AV Goodra, but, like, I wonder how afraid I should be. If you go for, like, a whipped Draco, I'm in a great spot. If you just, like, Flash Cannon, like, cool, it's just my sash, you know? Alright, cool. Now one more of those should get it. Knockoff. Cool. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's a really cool set, though. Yeah, we're still in a great spot here. So we're just going to Terra Blast one more time, I think, to get that. You can pivot to your Shadow Rider. I don't think it really matters. We're going to have to win a speed tie and go for the Imprison, because they might go, like, for a normal Terra pivot, so it's always better to go for the Imprison there. I thought about Astraling this turn. Would this have won me the game, or is this Dozo? God dang it. I could have just won the game, boys. I could have just won the game by Astraling there. I wanted to. Maybe I should have. Let me know if that's a good or incorrect play. I'm going to go for the Imprison here. Like I said, I think it's the right play. Imprison's Terra Blast, too, in case they have, like, Fairy Terra Blast or something weird. Here we go. Speed ties? Do we be speed tying? Is there Terra? Are they going normal? Are they going Fairy? Are they going dark? Which one is it? Survey says, are they scarfed? It's normal, which means that Terra Blast fighting is about to cook in their face. If I can win a speed tie. Let's go! Oh, that's so juicy, bro. What do you got? What do you got, huh? Ah! You tried to astral me, bro. Not like this, though. All right, let me think about what I want to do here. I low-key want to throw that out, but, like, I'm just going to throw the Terra Blast fighting. That's so sick! Imprison! The ultimate Shadow Rider counter! Oh, that's so good. I'm trying to think what else they could even have. They don't have Terra Blast on that set, most likely. They're pivoting, so it means you know they ain't got nothing. Okay, I think realistically you shouldn't pivot unless you have Dozo. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, because, like, you should just let that Mon go down and then, like, try and send out something that doesn't come in and take a ton of damage here, because, like, this could have low rolled into that Mon and they could have had other options. But maybe they're choiced. That's another thing. They might be choiced, and they might want to, like, come back in and, like, lock into something else. I'm just trying to think of what else they could even have. Like, well, actually, they couldn't have tried it. If they were choiced, maybe they want to come in and use, like, Psyshock. Like, let's see it. Let's see if it's the same Shadow Rider. Okay, they're coming back for round 2. Are you gonna lock into what? Like, it'd be really funny if they like struggled, right? Because they didn't try to lock in anything, and so if they're trying to lock into something else, and that it says like that move's imprisoned, I guess they're gonna have to. They can't have my same moveset unless they're also imprisoned. I don't know. I'm just full sending this. This is gonna be funny. Are they hyper beaming me? Psychic. All right, psychic. Oh, so that's a really good play as opposed to the other one. That's probably game. I think we lose. Well, we'll see what their last mon is. Dang it. So we won one speed tie, lost the other, and of course we imprisoned Psyshock instead of Psychic. I think they really should be Psyshock. We do get the KO here, I think, with close combat, but I just wonder what their last mon is, and if it's something that actually we can KO with an ape, you know? Urshi Dark, we can KO. Glim, we got shots. Just go. We might not even KO this thing. Here we go. All right, that's one down. You got Urshi Dark back there, homie? Like, you got anything you want to show me? Is it Whimsicott? It's probably Glimora, but like I don't know. We'll see. Whims would be the craziest take. I don't think it's Whims. Based off how they were playing. Might be Dozo. Ursh? Of course it's Urshi Water. Never lucky, bro. We're gonna try and play. We're gonna play this out, but I tried. I tried my best. Yeah, we ain't got nothing here. Dang it. So we won one speed tie. We lost the second one. And let me know if I'm right or wrong. What would you guys think is a better imprisoned target on Shadow Rider? Do you think it's better to imprison Psyshock or Psychic, or maybe even Expanding Force? Let me know what you guys think is the best Psychic move to have on an imprisoned Shadow Rider set. But dang, I feel like this one got away from me. I should have just Astraled versus that Goodra, that one turn, and caught their Shadow Rider on the swap. I had all the right tech. I just lost a speed tie, so never lucky. All right, here we go. Another Shadow Rider. This one has a bunch of really cool tech. Are they gonna lead Arch? They might. They might lead Arch. I need to get up some hazards though. So do they have anything that can stop me from getting up hazards? I guess like Taunt on Ogerpon. Taunt Ursh. So like you could taunt my Ting Lu. That would suck. Do I want Ting Lu or Glim? I think that's another question that's worth asking. I think Glim is not as safe as Ting Lu, but in some situations it's safer than Ting Lu. I'm gonna lead Glim. I'm gonna go Glim over Ting Lu. This might actually no, I can't. Yes, I can. I can just do whatever I want. Here we go. Glim's up. Shadow Rider. And then we need to think of a one last mon in the back to be able to win this one out. I don't mind Ape here. I don't mind full sending that Ape every single time. I think it's so good. I also think that, like, Pult is definitely more usable here than people are giving it credit for. I have the Sucker Punch on the Pult. You can just Oko their Shadow Rider because they Terra. No, I'm okay with these. Here we go. Here we go. I got shots here. Don't act. Let's see what they want to do. Yeah, if they lead with Lando. So we're using, like, Air Balloon Glim to specifically also check Lando. So there shouldn't be that much that Lando can do against us unless it's going to be running Taunt. Oh, he's going balls deep. I need a Terra here, I think. What if I just led Ting Lu? That's so crazy. I mean, I could just soak the damage. I think I need to Terra here, though. Wait, actually, that's their Sash. So I just need to win a speed tie versus that. So, like, I'll just soak the damage here. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't need to waste my Terra here. Not required. I'm going to win a speed tie and imprison you anyways. It'd be nice to get an imprison. It would. Let's be real. Call it what it is. But I don't need to. It's not required. And you, my friend, are choiced. You are choiced. That is a choice that you made. Otherwise, you just wouldn't have that move and you wouldn't get this KO. So, hazards just went up, right? Actually, they didn't, because you hit me with a special attack. But you know what I mean? Like, I think I'm fine here. I think I'm, like, super fine. Because, like, what do you do to stop this now? And you have Leaf Storm, so, like, Imprison might not be the play. But if we Imprison, if they come in and lock in, like, Astral, we just win. I think Dragonite's the big issue here. Imagine if I went Grass Terror there. That game would have been so over. Alright, you have nothing that swaps in on this Astral very well. Cool. And let's see, Dragonite is their mom that, like, could come in and get, like, some big work done here. They could also have a Scarf on there somewhere, like Scarf Lando or something, but we still have our Sash. They might be trying to stay in here. But I think they're spexed. I really think that they're spexed. Yeah, so they're leaving. They'll be back. And who are we catching with an Astral? Dragonite. Cool. That is perfect, bro. And he's going to go normal Terra, and we're just going to Psyshock it. Right? No, no. You know what? I'm a gamer. I said I was a gamer. We could be gamers for just one day. Because right now, they're going to think that we're spexed, just like they're spexed, or we're choice. They might think that we're choice scarfed because we didn't do a ton of damage. So they're going to go normal Terra. And they're going to try to, like, Outrage or Dragon Dance or do whatever. They might just realize, though, they don't have to do anything and the Astro doesn't KO because they're really, really thick. Let's see what they got. I ain't doing anything else today, bro. This is what I'm doing. This is the thing that I'm doing. Oh, yeah. I take those. There's no way you get out of this one, homie. There's no way. There's no way. You don't have the right mons. I think that was an accidental DC. I don't know if I'll include this one, but we had the pin. Like... And I want to say, you gotta act on those reads. You gotta go for those Terra Blasts when you read those normal Terras. It's so important. Like, why else would you even bring Dragonite to that matchup? Gotta punish those things. Another Terapagos. That's still so weird. Alright, so let's see. Tinglu's much better here. Technically, we don't really care about hazards, though. Let me think about this. No, I think that Glim's actually fine. Glim's faster than a lot of those things that would threaten it, right? So, like, I can just go for... I guarantee get my Stealth Rocks up, and you have to Mortal Spin me, but then, like... I don't care, you know? Like, that's fine. Those are good. And we're just still bringing the Ape, dude. I just love this Mon here. It's so good. It's not getting into Booster Flutter. I don't really have that many things that are good into Booster Flutter. Like, Tinglu's okay. Pult's okay. Don't really care for Pult, though. Pult's not okay. I think Ape's fine. I also think Valiant could have a lot of value here, but no, I'm okay with Annihilate. Cool. I do not mind walking in. Like, when I made up this team, I really thought to myself, okay, what would be a cool way to use Final Gambit? I wanted to use Ape, which is why I'm bringing it in every game. And so I'm like, I need a Rocks user. I need something that can close, and I want to preferably have a restricted that uses a Sash. It was either going to be like Ray or Shadow Rider. So I really, really like the choices that we've got so far. We should outspeed this unless it's Scarfed. And if it is Scarfed, that means there's no other Scarf anywhere on their team, and we're probably fine. So I think we just get up the rocks, come in with Ape, Final Gambit this thing, and then just roll it over, right? That's the whole thing. Like, we don't even need to do anything weird with Shadow Rider. We can just come in, fold this thing, because this is one of the things that would stop our Shadow Rider, like an AV one of these. And we don't need to waste our Terra. We don't need to do anything spectacular. You just get up the rocks to be able to break the Terapagos, and you come in here. 8 blows this thing up. Shadow Rider 1v1s their Mon in the back with a Sash. So you see how this like flowchart works out? We're throwing 2 Mons. We're foddering them on to get rocks, getting a 1v1, and then Shadow Rider 2v1s, or 1v2s. Easy peasy. You don't have any... You have Flutter Mane as your ghost type, right? Are you really going to pivot in Flutter here? Because it looks like there's so many things I could do. Like, what if you pivot in Flutter and, like, I Rage Fist it? You lose. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. Yeah, see? Not doing it. You're not doing it. Oh, it's sashed. That's even better for me. That's actually even better that it's sashed, because now I get a free Shadow Rider proc. Hey, TY, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. Sash Prim, huh? Dang, that is like... You got Aqua Jet back there? I really hope that you don't, but I would not be surprised on Sash. And it's not Torrent. It's whatever the Liquid Voice ability was, because you use Spark and Art, but like you could have made it Torrent if you're gonna be Sashed. All right, let's see it. You don't Astral here. Psyshock is much better. Cool. Nice. Cool. I didn't want to lose my Sash. Like, who's coming in? Who wants this? Who wants this damage? Is it Quagsire? Clodsire? Terapagos. You know that there's a lot of damage involved with this, right? Why do you think you can swap in on this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Nah, too much damage. Well, look at that. We don't even need to do anything like weird. We don't even need to flip our Terra on. I think that we just close this with just the Psyshock. But you know what? Just to keep everyone honest and funky fresh, I'm gonna Terra Blast this thing in the face. Because I think that we're both gonna Terra, and they're gonna get a significant HP boost, and that was a crit. So I don't want to low roll my Psyshock and give them my Sash for free. I'd much rather just get the KO on them and then win. And then when you bring out like Flutter, like I think +1 Psyshock breaks the Flutter. Protect is absolutely fine. So they're gonna show lefties here, right? Maybe we just Psyshock here? Because like, let's think about this. Like, can I get away with the Psyshock here? Because I don't, if you pivot to Flutter, I don't want to, I'm trying to think of a situation where like they Icy win and that Pegos like outspeeds me or something, or they Thunder Wave. That would be really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna Psyshock this. I think I can get away with it. I have 2 chances to get away with it. That's the thing. Like I have a Sash. So there's the Flutter. Yeah, I'm playing around that Flutter, bro. I'm playing around that Thunder Wave Flutter, bro. Prim, that's fine. We take those +1 and dones out here, and then you're gonna bring out your Flutter, right? That's the thing. I know you got it somewhere. Oh, rocks. That's kind of smooth. I still think they could have just lost the Prim and then just sent this Mon out. They took a shit ton of damage on the Tropicos for relatively no reason. Yeah, I don't get this one. I'm not. You took more damage on your Tropicos. Like, all your Mons get folded by Psyshock. And this is why we have Psyshock over Psychic. It's just so much better into things like Flutter. And, you know, we lost a game earlier because we imprisoned and they Psychicked, but nah, I still think that, like, Imprison with Psyshock is the right way. You should be Psyshock. Here we go. Yeah, we got this. It's fine. They're trying to trick me, though. I mean, Psyshock still gets it. They took too much rocks damage. I'm getting in my own head. Let's see, what do you got? No. I gotta Terra Blast that. I gotta Terra Blast it. Let's be real. There ain't no way Psyshock's doing just half. I gotta Terra Blast that. If you're pivoting to Flutter, you're a gamer. No, yeah. He ain't got it, bro. I think you had like 10 chances to send out that Flutter, bro. If Flutter's your last Mon, you threw. I gave you a bunch of chances. So Terapagos goes down. What is the last Mon? If it's Flutter, I'm Lamowing. Like booster Flutter, I'm Lamowing all the way to the bank. Because you could have sent it out after the Prim. You could have let the Prim die, sent that out, Thunder Wave won the game. Because like, I'm out of Mons. I can't switch. And I got the cruise control on for cool right here. Is this like Quadsire? Oh, it's Glim? Yeah, that's why we got Psyshock, boys. AV Glim is still very, very popular. And Psyshock these, please. Oh my gosh, Shadow Rider busted. We got that coverage. And we stay taking those wins. Dude, I love this format. Like, Battle Stadium Single is kind of nice. More people should play it. Ooh, Miraidon with Wo Xian. Huh. And the Tinglu baby. Huh. I'm actually going to lead with Annihilate. I don't need to put up rocks here because you don't have any Sash Mons that would give me a problem. So, like, just straight up, like, Annihilate, blow something up. This Destiny Bond, and then, I mean, I could even get away with Pult here, and it's not even bad. Pult's not bad here, actually. Let me think about that. No, I like the Valiant. Thinking about it. I know that we want 8 as our lead. And then I think I want to go Shadow Rider, and I'm thinking like the best closer Mon. That's where I'm looking at, like, do I want Pult? Pult's not bad. Valiant's probably a little bit better because of the coverage. So I like Valiant here. Pult's good, but at the same time, like, I might need to Terra my Shadow Rider to deal with the Wo Xian. And if I have to do that, same thing goes for like the Tinglu. If I have to finish them off with like a Terra, I think that I would just be better off with like a regular Valiant than like a Pult that can't Terra. Cool, this is great. Are you Scarfed? We gonna find out. We gonna learn today, boys. You could be Scarfed Miraidon. That's a really cool set on that team. I would not mind taking an L here. Yeah. You got Ghost Terror, buddy? Oh my gosh, did we just nuke the Miraidon right off the rip? Oh my goodness. Yes, please and thank you. Thank you. What a donation accepted. What did you think I was going to leave with? Like, Glim? Like, hazards? Like, why would I? I can just win. I'll take a free speed boost, too, since you're just handing them out like candy. Is this Gliscor? It could be one of the ruins, but we don't know which one. Yeah, that's fine. So he's like, heh, you can't spirit break me. I'm Wo Xian. And I'm like, hello, Wo Xian. I'm a special attacker. Oh, Rage Quit. Yeah, it's like, yep. He's like, who uses Final Gambit Ape? And it's like, I can't believe they fought. They could have just pivoted, bro. That's the thing. It's like, how do you not respect Final Gambit Ape? Like, you gotta. I'm forcing you to take a slight back seat on turn 1, and they're like, no. And I guess you just lose and turn your game off. Like, that makes sense. We take those ones all the way to the bank. All right, Miraidon. Let's see. Lando is problematic. I don't mind Ting Lu here. I think Ting Lu can be really good. Like, Ursh doesn't just OHKO it. But I like the Glim. I really like the Glim. They don't have any Poison Mons either. So, like, I'm going to go with the Glim. I'm going to try it. I'll try the Glim out. And Ape does not outspeed Booster Bundle. So I gotta watch out for that. Neither does Valiant. That could be pretty dicey. Neither does Pult. I'm gonna go with the Glim. I guess like there actually aren't any Sashmon, so I actually don't need. Actually, hold on. I don't need my rocks here. It's not like required at all. I don't need it. If I don't need my rocks for like anything, could I just lead Shadow Rider? Like, what do you do if I just lead with this? What if I just led like Pult? Do I die? I'm gonna lead Glim. I think Glim's fine. Glim, Ape, these are all good. Now there's a freaking... There is a freaking Sarilege over there that I don't want to deal with. I'll bring the Ting Lu. You got me. No Ape this time. We're bringing the Ting Lu, baby. Ting Lu just to, like, not let the Sarilege tear us a new one. Sarilege is the dicey guy over here. Maybe I should have brought Pulp for, like, Sucker. It's kind of weird, though, right? Bring the Pult just to Sucker Punch. Let me mess with my camera for, like, 1 second, because I think it might be just a little bit delayed. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Camera's gonna go away. It's gonna be back right now. Alright. Hopefully it's working. Might not be working. There it is. And what'd you lead with? Miraidon! Okay. You can Draco me if you want, homie. Like, actually, I can just pivot to Ting Lu, bro. I don't gotta do shit. Don't care. Ting Lu, baby. Let's go. Ting Lu, baby. Let's go, Ting Lu, baby. What's up with these Miraidon players just leading with Miraidon? That's weird. Like, I guess, you know. But not against the guys that have Ting Lu. What are you doing? You dropping a Draco? Electro Drift. Nah, dude, it's Ting Lu, baby. That's rocks for free. I mean, you can go in a bundle, but like, I don't care. Rocks got up. I'm gonna get 1 attack off, you know. U-turn. He has a U-turn. Brother. And it tells me it's not Scarfed, which is great. So we can pin that thing whenever we feel like it. And he takes chip damage in case he was like sashed for some weird reason. And who's coming in here? This looks like a job for Earthquake. So like, let's see if it's Lando. If it's Lando, I can just pivot to my Glim whenever I feel like it and Mortal Spin away those rocks to save my sash. Oh, cool. So we've seen 2 of their mons. And you're probably going to rocks me or taunt me, but like, I don't really care which one it is, because, again, Ting Lu, baby. We can pivot right to Glim and block so much of that. Yeah, we're fine to just whirlwind here. You can taunt and or rocks me back, and I don't really plan on doing anything weird. Yeah, rocks are good. We have Mortal Spin, right, on the Glim. That's what it's there for, to make it so we can still utilize our Shadow Rider correctly. So your Lando's going to have to take some rocks damage next time it wants to come back in. And be a sturdy little soldier. Miraidon doesn't want to eat like a neutral Earthquake either. So like, let's see what happens. That could be Scarf Lando, we can't tell yet. Awesome, we got that rocks damage. Value. And what's he going to do? Draco? Like, that's your out. Your out's Draco here. You could like Dazzle, but like, I'm gonna Earthquake this one. You could hard switch back to the Lando if you want. Like, that's fine with me. You could U-turn and take more chip, but then what if I use Whirlwind again, right? So it's a little bit dicey spicy over here. Let's see what they got. They still have a bunch of they still have a bunch of other options for the 3rd mod too, but like, I don't really care. Yeah, U-turn, cool. Yeah, go for it. Take that rocks chip. Take that Rocky helmet. That's basically within range, I think, for an Astral. After they come back in and take 1 more rocks tick. So we're in a good spot. I wonder if they're like normal Terra Miraidon. I wonder if I should be playing around that. I'll think about it when the time comes. Is this Lando? Oh, he got greedy, bro. Like, what are you going to do? Like, are you just going to U-turn cycle me? That's not going to do it. I wonder if he thinks, like, I don't have, like, an attack. Like, I can throat chop things. Don't think I can't. You gonna taunt? If you're taunt this whole time, like, that's not my fault. EQ, that's not doing it. Nice. Cool, so now we see a bunch of how their lines are gonna go out. This Mirana's about to, like, waste all of his terrain. I want to see their last mon. Nice! There it is! The big boy bundle themselves. And this is the terrain quirk drive, right? So I want to see if they still keep that. I want to see if their booster after the quirk drive. We're off. All right, cool. So there's Sash bundle. Awesome. Yeah, we just try and we try and whirlwind here. Works for me. Hydro, that hits. This is going to let us go right into Glamora. Love that. Flip on the Terra. Mortal Spin away the rocks. Like, I'm super sold there. Like, I love that for me. And we should be able to just close this guy out with just Shadow Rider at that point. Yeah, I vibed there. That should pop the balloon, by the way. It should. It should. This would just KO, but I want to be able to catch the Lando. They're staying in. Wow, I could just got the KO for free, but it's okay. Yeah, we're just trying to preserve Sash. Like, honestly, I think that's the win here. If they go, like, what? Like, Hydro into, like, Freeze Dry, like, I don't care, because we outspeed this thing. You'd have to be doing a bunch of weird pivots to even get a shot to have something here. Yep. That's a lot of damage, by the way. Are you spexed? That's nutty if you're spexed. It might be spexed. That did way too much. Don't know how I feel about that. Because that did a lot. I'd like to see them use something else because I don't want them to have that much damage. It's a lot of freaking damage. Yeah, so they're spexed. Alright, so their plays here are pivot to Miraidon, fodder Miraidon, and then, like, if their Lando's scarfed and that specs bundle and you have the terrain, you can win. But if you just fodder your bundle here, I win the game. Which, like, maybe I should have just went for... I mean, you gotta hit Hydro here, too, at some point, right? Or you gotta break my Sash, I guess. But, like, what I think they're gonna do is pivot to Miraidon, fodder Miraidon, repin bundle, send up bundle with speed control, break my Sash with an Icy Wind, and then, like, Lando comes in hot. That's what I think's gonna happen. If they just fodder this guy, I just win. Yeah, cool, I just win. But I think that would have been a good line, but, like, I think that's specs bundle. Cool, so that's +1 right here. Let's see if this is Scarfed Rock Tomb Landorus. That's the last thing that could give us problems. Which is, you know, sometimes that's just the game, you know? We never really saw how the Landorus was being played. It came in and used Earthquake and Rocks. And Scarf is still, like, Scarf Stealth Rock sets still exist. So, yeah, let's see if it's Scarfed Rock Tomb. It would be like Rock Slide, Rock, or sorry, it would be like Rock Tomb, Earthquake, Stealth Rocks, and like what, maybe like a Terra Blast or something. I could see that, or like a U-turn. I could definitely see that still. Depending on what they send out there. If they send out the Miraidon, they just super lose, bro. I don't know what to tell you. So let's see it. You can send out the Lando. You gotta hit the Rock Tomb too if you have it. So you gotta have Rock Tomb, hit it. Yeah, we'll see it. And that's game. Cool. We know this thing's not scarfed. I wonder what item the Lando had. Yeah, this... Well, they still have Terra, right? I got a +1 here. I'm gonna Psyshock it. Show me that normal Terra, bro. I was talking about that earlier. Nah, we're never gonna see it. Oof. Oofers. And we take those wins. We got one more Mon. Got the big Lando. The big Lando. I'm gonna Psyshock it again. I'm gonna do it again, bro. Want to see me win the game? Want to see me do it again? Because, like, I don't need to Psyshock it, but I want this for the thumbnail. Here we go. I always like taking my thumbnail pictures. Let's go. So, full screen that. Thumbnail. Here we go. What you doing over here? Survey says, what move you walking in here? Psyshock. Ah, oh, the thumbnail perfect picture. Oh, they live though. Why are they living? I mean, we still win though. Like, I'm sashed. We just got to not get flipped. So, like, if we go here and they go normal Terra, we lose. If we go here and they go Ghost Terra, we lose. If we go here and they go Dark Terra, we lose. That's fine. Just do it again. I doubt you have Dark Terra Lando. We take those wins. I'm surprised it ate that. That was a +2 Psyshock. Like, ugh. How bulky are you? That's really bulky to be able to just eat that. But we take those wins all the way to the bank, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys like Battle Stadium 3v3 singles content, think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. We're starting up Draft League content this week. We've been uploading a ton of Battle Stadium 3v3 singles. We've been using Rayquaza, Groudon. We've even been using like non-super restricted things like Scizor and Slitherwing, Zacian, big Dialga with Rocky Helmet. So a bunch of really, really cool stuff. I'm working on getting some 6v6 singles content out as well. Like I said, some Draft League stuff is coming on the pipeline. So if that all sounds fun, think about dropping a sub. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And other than that, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.